question.
Mark, you missed your first 5 threes, but it didn't seem like you ever really hesitated to keep shooting those. I guess what gave you that confidence?
I'd say my teammates and the coaches. You put in so much time with each other and on the court and before the season, and when you miss a shot, sometimes you think about it, but when you have teammates that push you and keep encouraging you, and coaches that are helping you out, letting you know little things, you feel more confident after you miss a shot sometimes after you make one. So I just kept staying with it, and I got to give credit to my teammates. They found me. I stepped up and made the shot.
Were you a little much adrenaline at the beginning? Was that part of the issue for you?
No, I think sometimes shots just don't go in. There's a couple I think I rushed a little bit, and a couple still felt good. And it's just something that as a shooter I think you just got to keep staying with. And keep staying with it the whole time, no matter if you go 0 for 5 or go 5 for 5. I think you always got to play the same way and have that same mentality going into games and throughout the game.
A couple of years ago, would you have had that mentality to stay with it?
Probably not. After Coach Jake really helped me get into it, become a better player, and pushing me and getting on me, and I think he changed my type of person, the type of person I was, where I was going to go in and put the work in and really do it. And I got to give a lot of credit to him because he pushed me a lot harder than I think anybody's ever pushed me to get in here in the morning, and I gave a lot of things to him.
When you fouled out at the end of the game, what was the walk back like? What was going through your mind? At that time, still very close.
Yeah, it was just that I felt like I, in a way, let my team down. And just the extra fouls, that I could have maybe have not done. But I always have confidence in my team that I knew what they were going to be able to do and get it done. And I just told them, I was like, even if I'm out of the game, I'm still in it with you guys, no matter if I'm on the court or off the court, to stay with what we've always been doing this, the last couple of weeks. And, they came out and they did great. I was so happy for them, come down the stretch, and a game like that, they got so many good players over there in Illinois State that I'm glad they came through it then.
Were you surprised Jake left you with 4 fouls there with 6.5 left?
No, he trusts me, and that's why I think it was my fault that I let that happen. I shouldn't have let that happen. But Coach Jake trusts me, and he's always going to trust me, I feel like, and I got to make better decisions as my part.
5 of 7 to start the second half. Did you say something to yourself, whether it was to calm you down? What was the kind of mentality coming on the second half?
No, actually, when we went into halftime, everybody was like, just keep shooting. And, that gives a lot of credit to my team because, a lot of teams, maybe they'd be like, hey, pass the ball or something like that. But my teammates know what type of player I am and know what I'm good at. And they just, they keep finding me the ball. And that's what I got to give a lot of credit to them because they help me get shots. A lot of them are kickouts and 3-pointers like that, and I wouldn't be able to get that without them.
Did you feel like you needed to kind of make those shots? Because at the beginning of that second half, not many other players were scoring.
Yeah, I think, I just felt like I just kept staying with what I believed in and what I put the work in, and every time, it kept getting me more jacked up, and the crowd was feeding off, and I thought that kept helping us, get a lead, and I think everybody on the team was feeding off it. They were making plays and making shots, and I think it's something that, when somebody on your team starts making a lot of shots, I feel like it's kind of spread around and everybody starts getting more confident in themselves.
AJ made your guys' first 3 had kind of deep one. You guys that first lead in the first half. Because you didn't have him Wednesday. How much does he mean? Having him on the court?
He means so much to his team, and being not just being a senior and being a captain and somebody that really pushes everybody, but and personally with me, he's one of my best friends on the team. I need my best friend there just like I need everybody else on the team there, and I thought he did a wonderful job today, and you could tell how much impact he has on our team and how good we can play with him, having him back today.
You had 18, Jake had 18, AJ had 19. This has been a better senior night for you guys?
I think this was the greatest senior night I've had. I mean, obviously it was the only one I had, but it was the best one I could ask for, and I thought AP came in and did a wonderful job. I mean, he did really good, and I was so proud of him, and I was just like I was proud of Jake and AJ. And it shows you the type of leadership us seniors have. All 4 of us, that we can really help each other out and help this team out, and push us to try to go as far as we can.
Thank you guys. Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.